Yo, check. 1, 2. Oh, camera looks a little funny today. Give me 1 sec. What is happening? Guess I should have figured that out before I put it on. I'm gonna fix it. It's a small glitch. You know what? I don't know if there's any recovering from this. My video is being messed up, and I cannot reset the stream. It'll end it. I'm gonna try one more way. Yeah, I mean, I could just use this is just my webcam on the computer. It's not good, but this way just seems to be not working. Yeah, that's what I want. You know what? It's all good. It doesn't matter. Oh, we got a little investor. He was... I was talking to him on comments the other day. Sorry, man. Normally I'm a little more set up than this. This video threw me off. So my computer's glitching a little bit here. Can't fully see your comment. Okay. Yes, sir. Let's do this, man. Yeah, so the reason I can be so casual is because technically it's impossible to get Though, if you're talking about the one we were commenting on, the 5-minute opening range breakout play, the first time you can get a candle is 6:40. 6:40 is the earliest it's possible, but it's rare. So right now, we've set our 5-minute range. That's the green and red line that looks, you can barely see it. And so we need, let's say, technically we need a candle now to open outside, or to close outside, and then we need another one to open and close. And so it won't even be in the next 5 minutes because this isn't going to close outside. Well, it might. So if this one closes, nope. So we still have at least 10 minutes till we take that trade. But we still have a few others I can take. Mainly just the tweezers. So the one we took yesterday was awesome. Here's what we took yesterday. Right off the open. This is what it looked like right off the open. Let's go. Beautiful tweezers right on the bottom. It was awesome. Lots of momentum right at 6:30. Boom. Got our push. I think that's one of the reasons I don't have to do crazy long-term trend analysis, is because I'm only asking the market to do a small little push. Right? So I focus on just the candles rather than the big massive picture. So a nice pair of tweezers or the 5-minute opening range breakout, whichever comes first. Still don't know about the tweezer play. Oh, sorry, dude. Dude, my phone's going off with an alarm. What the heck? My phone. I mounted my phone. It's not even being used. Normally it's... Dude, what? This is the first time this has happened. Okay. Tweezer play. This is all it is, bro. On the 5-minute time frame. I can't vouch for any other time frame, and I can't vouch for any other stock. Just because I've only done the testing on US30. And when I look at the NASDAQ, it seemed to be a little bit more crazy, a little bit more wicky. I don't know. I can't really explain it. It looked a little more wild and didn't work. But I haven't done the big testing on it. On US30, I have. All I want is 2 wicks, roughly in the same place. And if you're going long, the second candle must be green. If they're both green, that's great, but the second candle must be green. So I see the stock creates its little wick there yesterday. Beautiful. The next one comes, I go, oh snap, another one here, another one there. That is it. Done. We could try to look at some other examples. This little indicator called previously equal high and low, you can see it take away this white line and the red, these little triangles. Watch. So it's kind of giving me some clues, I guess, that they're there. Now, a couple things. I think I've noticed that when the second candle, so the entry candle, breaks the low, let's say we're going long, of the last candle, it can fail more often. In this case, it worked great. So I want something like, even like this. That's not too bad, right? Now, I don't like the bottom wick that's going against us here, but it's the 2 wicks here, which on the 1-minute chart would be like a double top, you know? Heck, there's even small ones like this. 2 wicks, 1-to-1 push. All we need is a 1-to-1 push. That's it. That's a beautiful one. So let's say you skipped this one because you didn't like that the price broke below. But you got this one. Beauty. If I move these so you can see it more clean. Oh, that's a different one. Yeah, beauty. What else do you got? Yeah, so you can't really call these because then if you get too crazy, all of a sudden you're just taking every wick, every pair of wicks. I'm requiring more of a actually funny, look at this. But see how the green one broke the low and then it failed. Well, actually, I think you got to win. Well, we don't know how this played out. We'd have to go to the 1 minute chart. What hit first, profit or loss? We don't actually know. Then I've messed around with things. There's another one. Freaking gorgeous. Now I only trade this at the open. Look at this one that failed, but I think... Oh no, that's pretty dang spot on. Then I've looked at things like a triple wick. So I have this. Like, look at this would be on the 1 minute. Like, price in 5 minutes tested, came up, tested again, pushed up. Like, so there's a lot of variations of it. Nothing could have been more clear than yesterday. The only argument you could have made against yesterday's is this wick was not ideal. We don't want wicks showing selling pressure right before we go long. So I've done testing on FX replay of it. I've done it on my Excel sheet. I'm trying to find you a good set of tweezers. I just call them tweezers. Some people call them like equal highs equals lows. Look at these ones. Look at that. Is that a coincidence? It's freaking awesome. Okay, that one. So yeah, it's work in progress. Not gonna lie, look at these ones. Look at this. Look at this. Like, now I don't trade at this time of day. This is the middle of the night for me. But I'm just. Oh, there's another one. They're everywhere. Every time we see wicks, this isn't. I wouldn't see. Again, it's tricky. How subjective do you get on the wicks? Like, they're not very close together, but it's still selling pressure. Anyways, wicks are crazy on the 5 minute, because you got to picture what's happening on the 1 minute for that to happen. This is a choppy day. Okay, let's get back. We're just chopping around right now. I'm only looking at this for fun. I'm not trading this. I've been watching how price reacts to the VWAP, anchored VWAP. Yeah, garbage today. It makes me have a hunch we have news. Sometimes when there's news, price will chop around. Let's see. Let's see if that's accurate. Let's see. Let's see if there's news. Nope. Any other questions? I don't know if the little investor's still on, but I can answer any other questions. It probably seems like I didn't share the whole strategy, but that's because my strategy is built around stupid simple. So there's no thinking, there's no stress, there's no second guessing. When we start to add a bunch of layers, I'm sure you can add tons of layers to something and get a crazy good win rate. The question you have to ask yourself, can you execute at that strategy? That's what matters, right? We are not robots. We are humans that have to show up consistently, be patient, be willing to not take trades. I love taking one trade a day. It's beautiful. There's very few days I wouldn't get a signal. And you know what? I only average roughly 60% win rate. But if you risk 1% a day, 20 trades a month, that's 4% a month. That's $8,000 a month on a 200K. I don't have a 200K yet, but it's coming. All right, we're hitting yesterday's high. Yesterday's daily high, that's what this line is. One could argue, why do I have it even on my chart? It's a good question. It's not part of my strategy. And there might be a day actually I take it off. You know what? I'm considering taking it off. But let's say, there's a few nuances to this. Like, okay, I got my 2 plays tweezers and the opening range break. But look at this reaction to yesterday's high. If I got like a double bottom here, tweezers or something, and it's at this level too. Look at this, test. Okay. Test. 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 Like, I'm aware of that. Like, I might see something that looks a little different than my play, and I'll take it. Anyways, this is the waiting game. I have a ChatGPT question that maybe I'll ask on the stream. This has nothing to do with trading, but we are waiting for a signal right now. Nothing we can do. I'm trying to make my head smaller so you guys can see it. What is happening, man? Oh, okay. Now, in 4 minutes, if this one closes red, we can take it. How do I take notes on my iPad and have it stream over Streamlabs? It will be a third layer. I stream my webcam and screen share also already. Let's see how it does. And honestly, if you're trading by yourself, this is kind of what you want to do. If you, like, we're just waiting for a signal right now. You gotta just get some work done, do your day job work, depending on what you do. Okay, yeah. Step 1, that's easy, I do that. Stream your iPad to the computer. Option A wired. Okay. Connect your iPad, yeah. Open QuickTime. Oh, really? New movie recording. At the same time as Streamlab? Then click the arrow next to the record button. Now you'll see your iPad on the screen. In Streamlabs, add a new window capture source and choose the QuickTime window. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Because you know what I want to do is, like, I used to take notes every morning, like a game plan of what I'm going to do, my commitments. But I kind of want to show it on the stream. Option B, wireless. Install reflector. Make sure iPad, same Wi-Fi, use AirPlay. Add iPad notes layer. Open Streamlabs. Add a new window capture source. Then, okay, select the window. Yeah, you already told us to do that on number 1. Green screen effect for transparency. Okay, we have 2 minutes. Gotta focus here. 2 minutes. If this candle closes like this, I'm in. Especially under yesterday's high. Use zoom out to explain everything. Okay, ready? Listen hard. I'm not saying to take this trade on your own. I do not have a high win rate. Taking losses is very regular for me. This is the wrong strategy to risk big on. You just gotta risk the same consistent amount every time. One minute, 26 seconds. This will be the first candle that has opened and closed. I don't know if the little investor's still here. Give me a thumbs up if you are. And as a bonus, we got a nice top wick. And as another bonus, we have yesterday's daily high. Look what's happening on the daily right now. Right? Broke out yesterday's high overnight, and now it's technically retracing back under that level. These are just bonuses. I don't have data to tell you it's actually a stronger signal. I don't. Oh my gosh, I'm tired. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling a little bit inspired and motivated to go back to my old ways, the ways that made me profitable. And that was, stop trying to figure out what's happening in the moment in the market and trade a systematic plan that you already know works. And for some reason, I've been fighting against it. Okay, remember, if this has a massive bottom wick, it nullifies it. We don't get in. This is fine, like what we're seeing now, but massive. It can't be massive. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're in. Done. So usually get in the last like second or two. Here we go. 482. Now, some people could do one extra bonus and wait for the price to break the low of this. But remember, I'm already 20% through my profit target by the time it breaks the low. So you just have to choose which one do you want to do. I will get to profit much faster than the other guy who waits for it to break. And his might not hit the profit and mine did hit the profit. Or this might fake me out and his didn't even trigger yet. So there's all these variations. No right or wrong. I'm going to exit this. I don't watch my trades. Win or lose. I'm not watching this. Okay. I just want to close that one. I don't know if we can do some back testing somewhere. So no joke. I know it's not good for streaming, but I'm not watching my trade anymore. Do I want to watch the trade? Yes, I do. I do want to watch the trade. Every trader probably wants to watch his trade. But I'm telling you, you might not be like this, but 90% of traders, I believe, are. They are affected and impacted in a negative way from their losses. If they break down all the accounts they've ever blown, I believe it all stems in the moments they have losers. Or you could say winners because they get euphoric and they can't handle not taking more trades and doubling the risk. That's fair. But for me, it's in the losses. Okay. So if we believe 90% of accounts, I'm talking prop firm accounts, okay, are blown, well, live accounts too. Once we're in the trade, after the trade, the crazy emotions that are just flooding through your brain while you're trading, that's a bad thing. They're real. You can't get rid of the emotions, but they're not helping your trading. That's a fact. They are not helping your trading. So, I hope you believe me when I say that. I believe it to be strongly true. That it is just not a good idea to watch the trade. I've already done my job. I'm done. I showed up on time. I waited for the signal. I took the signal. I'm done. I now get to trust. You know what I'm about to do. I'm going to show you that back testing real quick. I now get to say I am trusting this data. I'm just going to switch to my other account so I can edit it. I'm now trusting this data. Wait, just give me 1 sec. Just gotta move these up. You know what? It doesn't matter. I'm going to go to this one. This is up 27%. I think it's 25 for the year. Just for the 2025 year. 25 freaking percent for the year. If you don't know that's a good number, then keep trading. It's a good number. You're going to realize that breaking even is a great step in trading. Making 2% a month is a great step. Making 4% a month is a great step. Making 27% for the year, we're only 4 and a bit. January, February, March, April. 25% divided by 4 months roughly. It's like 6% a month this year. Is what we're averaging on this play. Now I haven't stuck to this fully, but okay. So you get it. I've done my job. The trade could have already lost right now. You guys are probably watching the screen and you already know if it won or lost. I don't know. I'm chilling. I'm good. I want to find out the result of that in an hour from now. When I'm on the road, I'm doing my day job, I pull up to an account, I'm in sales. Oh, the trade lost. I'm already out in the sunshine doing my thing, and I can keep my head held high. I did exactly what I needed to do. And if in 6 months from now I'm breaking even or losing money, or you can pick whatever number you want, 2 months, we can reassess the strategy and go, maybe there's a better way to do this. But if we're profitable, we can go, we're in the top 10% of traders right now. 90% lose money. We're doing it. I sound like a broken record, but I'm telling you, it's in walking away from the trade. Set, forget, walk away. Do it the next day. Do it the next day. Do it the next day. And look at this. Look at these. Look at this is the column we took, column E. This is November. It sucked. I think you're like break even. Then we got December. It sucked. I think you're down like 2%. Okay, it sucked. And then watch January. Oh, I'm sorry, my freaking head's in the way a little bit. January, 7%. February, you start with 3 losses. Oh my gosh, the strategy's broken. What are we doing? We're gonna lose money. I've been there. All these emotions. Happens to me all the time. February ends up 5%. That's $10,000 on a 200K. March. Imagine being in this. You're up 2, and then you give 1 back, and you're a little upset. You get another one, and you give 2 back, and you're like, frick, what am I doing? I'm break even for the week. What a waste of time. Right? This could be in our head. How does March end? 6%. Let's look at April. 8%. I've done a lot of back testing on this. Not all the months are this great. But anyways, I'm trusting it, bro. Trusting it. That's all I got. Oh, there's one more thing I'm going to do. I'm going to track my calendar. How do I do this? I told you guys I was going to start this, and I'm starting it. Or refiring up the habit. Not this account, for the love of all. Okay, so today. So this is what I do. This is how easy it is. Get a Google Calendar. I use a different calendar than I use for work and all that other stuff. Move my head around. Okay, so I just use because my work one and my personal one's flooded with stuff on my calendar. So I double click on process. Oh, for frick's sakes! Sorry, double click. I think it's more actions. Duplicate. Save. Did I follow my process today? I just drag it over. Yes, I did. Look at this. No matter the P&L, I get to go, I did my job. Look at, I have a perfect streak the last 2 days. I told you I did this back in, if you're new to the stream, I don't know who's new. If you put your names, I'll never ask again. Just put your name, who's in the chat, who's on the stream. Otherwise, I won't ask you anymore. But I did this back in the fall, and it was a game changer. I tracked what the result was and my process. And the result, yes, it matters to make money. But if I trust my strategy and backtesting, it will make money. So you can take that one off. And this is my process. I can look back in November and go, I traded professionally. Pun on the channel name. So that's the best feeling. You leave the trading day, I stuck to my process. If you're not happy with the results, then you got to find a new strategy. And backtest it, which takes a lot of time. It doesn't matter what anybody says on YouTube, myself included. You have to backtest it. It just sucks. It's the way it is. You have to backtest it. I think my first 9 years of trading, I didn't backtest. Lost a lot of money. Okay. So, what a feeling. What a feeling to look back and know you did everything your job was. The results is now up to the strategy in the market. It just is what it is. If I have a bad month, I can look at me and go, as a trader, I crushed it. maybe I need to find a new strategy. Or first thought is maybe every good strategy has some losing months. My backtesting has proven that. Or maybe you're not wired like me and you want the best strategy you can possibly find, which means there will be a lot of missing trades, a lot of patience, a lot of waiting, definitely not a trade a day, lots of analysis, lots of room for possibly second guessing and seeing. Once you get into like long-term trend, market structure breaks, it can be hard sometimes to feel confident. It's hard to explain. Okay, so here we go. And yesterday, I know that so let's duplicate this. This one's for the P&L. I'm going to duplicate this. So today, I don't know my P&L. Do I want to go look right now? Yes, I do. But how am I feeling right now? I feel pretty great. I don't want to go look at the P&L right now. Just want to let you know I was still there, but had a backlog because some colleagues started talking to me. Oh, dude, where do you live? Because it's like super early for me right now. I just find it fun. What part of the world are you from? I guess you could be on the East Coast, which wouldn't be super early for you. Also, killer name, man, The Little Investor. Are you going to start a YouTube channel? You should start one. 2%. So yesterday, I made the 1%. I just call it 1%. I'm not using the actual dollars. Okay. So we've tracked that. Good times. And this is in backtesting mode, right? Yeah, okay, cool. 706. What's a guy to do? A little bit of backtesting? A little tiny bit? You know what I might do? Here's what I'm going to do, folks. I'm going to end the stream, and I'm going to flip the camera on and record a backtesting session. Because right now I got 2 of you guys watching, and that's amazing. I appreciate the heck out of you. But I'm going to literally record a backtesting session and post it. It'll be posted in like 10 minutes. I just find it hits more people, which helps grow the channel. If you have watched this, I appreciate the heck out of you. Little Investor, thank you for the comments and the participation. I am trying to grow the stream and the channel, and it really helps me. If there's an opportunity to like it or whatever, I appreciate the heck out of it. Also, we just clicked on this backtesting session and see this. Look at these wicks. Look, my eyes just jump onto it. Boom. Look at these triple wicks. Bam. Now we have a nice tweezer, but the only thing I don't like is the red candle broke the high of the left one. I just want to see what happens. Ready? It's also still stuck in the 5-minute range, which is not ideal. Dude, did anyone else just smile? You got a winner. Oh, it's going to be tight. Actually, I don't know. You might have just barely not got your win. Ooh. Look at that. I would have kissed your almost taking a profit, and then you stopped out. That's where someone might have a business case to go to break even. Break even's hard to quantify. Oh, maybe it did win. No, you stopped out. So the idea kind of worked, but didn't quite go to your 1-to-1. So anyways, now if you took this one, so sometimes this will happen. You go, okay, I'm going to pass up on this one because I don't like how the red candle broke the high of the last one. You skip it, and then you get something like this, and you go, oh shoot, now I have 4 wicks. I have 4 candles, 4 5-minute time frames of sellers stepping in. Remember this. I heard a trader say this, and it's freaking awesome. These red candles with the wicks, these were green at one point. They were green. So like think about the psychological mess up there, you know? So Then you might go, I'll take this one. I skipped on this one because I didn't like the break. But now I have like a second pair. I'm going to take that one. And then you get your follow through. Right? Okay. Anyways, there's lots of ways to look at it. My brain starts to see things like over here. Obviously this wick is insignificant, but then you get this like John Wick looking candle or bottle rocket candle. But you go, that's not enough. Then you get one more. Again, it was red. It tried, and then it pushes up and closes green. Here's another set right here. Look at this tweezer set. Look at that. Look at that. I wasn't even going to back test this. Look at this. Dude, there's no way this is all just fluke. See, this one didn't break the low of the other one, so it's a stronger one for us. It's awesome, man. Very nice stream. Thank you. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. Okay, I'm going to jump off. I'll do a little bit of back testing and post it.